A
Based
group
on
discussion
the
and
core
formative
task,
assessment,
where do
I
you think
had
you
out the
can
students their learning objectives for the
bowling,
session
bowling?
so that they
So
could
what
understand what they need to
activities do you
achieve
have from
and
bowling
figure
score?
out ways in which they could achieve
Smart
that.
task progress through a lesson, so I want you to look at that and actively think about achieving those goals.
The learning goals and lesson outcomes are shown on this image. These are clearly achievable and realistic, with clear definitions for what needed to be achieved during the lesson. The following rule sheet was also given to the students so they could understand the rules of the Smart Development game. The purpose of the Smart Development task was to constrain their bowlers into bowling a good length delivery. The idea was that they'd be able to consistently achieve a good length delivery by the end of the session. However, this was largely not the case. The Smart Development task was scored, which allowed me to use both objective analysis, so I could use a scoring mechanism to judge whether they were improving their performance, and I also used subjective analysis, so one-to-one discussion with the students, but also an evaluation of technique in bowling. From this I was able to ascertain that further skill breakdown was required if bowling performance was going to improve, specifically if consistency was going to be.
Based on the smart task, where do you reckon it was aiming for you to go? So what did you pick up from the smart task as was important to cricketing?
As to my formative assessment, I used
Bowling, yeah. So what about bowling?
subjective analysis, so I used group discussion with the students so I could understand their thoughts and opinions on where they were strongest and weakness. This coupled with my own objective analysis, so my own scorecard based on bowls achieved, consistency
What
achieved,
does it mean?
wickets
How do
scored,
you
no
apply those
balls
factors to
delivered,
line and learn?
allowed me to assess that further skill breakdown
To work
was
on
required if the learning goals and objectives were to be achieved.